All right. What's up, guys? Stephanie Hammer here, aka Lady Hammer. I'm here with Michelle. She just completed the Gold's Gym Challenge, and we're going to talk to her a little bit about that. So, Michelle, please tell us where you're from, kind of your story, what's your home gym, and your name.
My name is Michelle Vinolphandhu. I'm right now in Anaheim, but I'm originally from Bellflower. And my home gym is actually Gold's Gym. I used to have 24 hours and Gold's, and I ended up just liking Gold's so much better, so I ended up just kind of ending my contract there and just staying here solely.
Good.
Yeah.
That's amazing. So, tell us a little bit about your journey and a little bit about yourself through fitness.
So, I mean, I kind of said this a little bit in my little essay, but basically I had just ended a relationship right before the Gold's Gym challenge, and I was pretty upset.
Yes.
And I was just like, I need to do something. I need to distract myself. So my normal trainer is Dominique, and he was telling me oh, I really think that you should try this thing out. And I'm just like, no, I don't have time. I'm trying to do some other, it didn't even cross my mind that I could do a challenge or something fitness related. I was just like, I'm just gonna work a lot.
Yeah.
And then go on vacation or something to kind of get my mind off things. But then she's like, no, but there's money. And I was like, oh, then hold on.
Wait a minute, that changes things a little bit.
Okay, sign me up. So I did I signed up, but the problem was right when I started to try to cut all my bad eating habits, in January when the challenge officially started, I got really bad stomach pains. So I was trying to go to different doctors, trying to figure it out. And then on top of that, I started working at another job. So then I was freaking out during the first month and a half or so of the challenge because I wasn't working out as much, and I was still trying to figure out my diet that wasn't gonna upset my stomach.
Yeah.
So I don't know, I was freaking out, I'm not gonna make it, I don't even know why I signed up, now I have added pressure.
You're this is exactly what I did not want to do.
Yeah, I did not anticipate the stomach pain at all. So eventually it worked itself out after the third or fourth doctor visit of a different doctor. And then I got on medication, and then I started working out a lot, and I started cutting out certain things. I gave up pasta, which is my favorite carb of all time. I completely gave that up. I replaced it with an edamame pasta, different substitutes.
Yeah.
I gave up cookies, and I gave up beer. And I pretty much barely drank throughout the entire challenge.
Barely.
Yeah,
That's not
a little bit, but it was just straight liquor.
Balance.
Yeah, it was straight liquor if I did drink, and it was very rarely. So all my friends who are huge drinkers were just where are you? What are you doing? And I'm I gave up drinking pretty much. Occasionally I'll partake, but I'm really just done.
How did you handle
during
that?
this challenge?
Because that seems to be especially when someone is trying to live a healthier lifestyle, that's something that they do have to give up, and those around them tend to get
tough.
like that.
It was hard because I was working a lot because I had a second job during the same time as the challenge. So I already wasn't seeing my friends that much, and then to also give up drinking, it was kind of well, I didn't want to be at the bar and just sitting there watching everyone drink, oh, cool.
Yeah.
And then I can't even eat anything at the bar because
Right.
usually it's fried or, I don't know, or stuffed with cheese or I don't know.
Smashed with oils.
Yeah, so then I couldn't do that either. So I was just okay, I'm just gonna remove myself from the temptation completely.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a lot of times where I was just sitting at home at night, or on Friday nights.
Yeah.
Just watching TV.
The Netflix game was
Yeah,
fun.
just by myself.
So what would you say your biggest obstacle was throughout the challenge?
Like I said, I had the two jobs, so when you're on the go that much trying to figure out how to eat healthy, and then also sneak time in to go to the gym.
Yeah.
Because usually you're exhausted by the time you're have time to go to the gym, but I'm I have to do this. I told Dominique I would sign up, and I don't want to be all like, where has she been? I
Yeah.
haven't seen her around. So
Where did your motivation stem from through, because I mean, initially you were motivated to start, but what kept it kind of going?
I actually never signed up for like a competition like this before. So I was just like, I just have to be dedicated and do it. And especially like giving up all those foods and everything, I was just like, I just need to finish it up. Like there were so many times where people were like, how about like a cookie? Or no, like just have some beer.
Temptation is
Like
such a
the worst thing was, like I said, my friends drink a lot. So we went to, there's like a lot of breweries in San Diego. So all of my friends and I like went to brewery hopping like in San Diego for a day. And we went to like 6 breweries and like I didn't have like any beer. I was
The
just like
worst.
sitting there like, cool.
You're like, is today my cheat day?
Yeah, I ate like some ice cream. And I'm like, this is all I have today.
Oh man.
Yeah, it was rough.
What would you say from that was your biggest triumph though, through the challenge?
Honestly, like giving up the food and like sticking with it. Cause that was really, I'm like a huge foodie. Like
Yeah.
everyone that knows me was like shocked that I gave up all that stuff for
Yeah.
3 months. Oh, and I gave up fast food too.
That's a struggle.
Yeah, I like secretly really love Taco Bell, so that was like really difficult.
Oh my
And
goodness.
I live like near Disneyland, so there's like all this like fast food down my street. Like I could walk to like Jack in the Box, Taco Bell, Roscoe's, Carl Street. Like everything is walking distance.
Oh god.
So I'd like come home every day, like, oh, okay, cool. Like just like blinders, like just go home, like just go home.
Keep your eyes focused on the challenge.
Yeah, yeah. And at times like it was hard because like you come home late and you're like, after like, because I work at a restaurant too, I was just like, the only things open are fast food.
joints. Yeah.
But instead I'm just like, well, there's like some edamame crisp at home or like an avocado, so I'll just eat that and
Oh.
a shake or something.
I hear you. I hear you. On
Yeah,
that.
it was a lot of hard decisions,
Totally.
like every day.
So what would you say that you've learned about yourself following the challenge?
I don't know, a part of me thought like, oh, well, how am I even gonna like get nominated? Like, there's probably all these other people who actually have time to do it, are like doing it every day and don't have 2 jobs and like all this stress like during those 3 months. And I was just like really shocked that I got nominated. I was like, wow, like you can do it.
Yes.
Yeah, like you shouldn't doubt yourself. You shouldn't be all like, oh, but when you go to the gym, there's like so many other people there that like look so much fitter than yourself. It's just like, no, you should still just try at least, because you never know. And here I am, and
You did it.
yeah, I did it, and I'm like really shocked. Like I actually was in the middle of a potluck when Ron called me. And I was just like in the middle of like stuffing my face because it was like right after like the weigh-in. I was just like, I'm doing this.
You're like, how many fast food joints can I hit up in T-minus 5 minutes?
I did have like a cheat meal plan like the day, like the meal like right after. And it was supposed to be like mac and cheese.
Oh, did you get it?
I did it. It was sad. I was just like so stuck with my diet that I was just like, I actually just want a salad.
Oh my god.
Like I called my boyfriend, like then I have another boyfriend, he was just like, what's your cheat meal now that you weighed in? I'm like, a salad. He's like, what are you doing? We talked about this, it's mac and cheese. And I'm like, but I don't even want it right now.
Are you finding the balance now, having done the challenge?
Oh yeah, like cause during the challenge, I was like a lot more conscious too about sugar. Cause you never know, like that really sneaks up on you with like drinks.
Yeah.
Like sometimes you'll have a salad, but then you don't know about the
Dressings.
dressings.
Yeah.
Yeah, like people never like think about it. So I was like much more aware of sugar. I'm much more aware of like portions. Just like how I spend my time like working out, like just like talking to different trainers, like figuring out like what can I do in like a small amount of time, and, like what can I do at home, and I don't know, all these like different little tricks because I'm like on the go
All the time. Yeah.
Mhm.
So someone who is looking forward to potentially doing another challenge, or if Goals has another challenge, what would you advise them if they're thinking about doing it?
Just start planning. Like the minute you like sign up, because it's like a few weeks before like the weigh-in, the initial weigh-in, like just start planning, because you have to kind of get ready for a lot of curveballs. Like I
Goal
wasn't,
set.
yeah,
Goal set.
I was not at all anticipating a stomach issue.
Yeah. Yeah.
But luckily, like, I talked to so many different people about, like, my diet and my workout that, like, once that, like, all settled, I was just, like, I hit the ground running. I was like, okay, we gotta go. And it's just so much easier on top of, like, the 2 jobs at that point that, like, I already had all these, like, things in mind. Like, these are my snacks, these are my meals, cut out all these things, be really strict about it. I mean, you just have to have, like, the willpower. Yeah, you just really have the willpower to say no to a lot of things. And you kind of find out it's not that hard after, like,
the 2-week period. It's usually like a 2-week period of doing something consistent. That's when it gets a little bit easier. And then by the 4th, 5th, then it becomes the habit.
And then, like, just also surrounding yourself, like, you know, like I said, like, all of my friends drink a lot. They also don't go to the gym a lot. But I just try to find, like, the 1 or 2 people, even at, like, work or just whoever, even someone at this gym, and just, like, really try to find, like, a support system in that person or those people, and just say, like, I'm having a hard day, like, I really want a freaking beer.
Yeah. To find that encouragement and to seek that, you know, inspiration and motivation to continue to doing what you're doing.
Because there's going to be, even with that, just that 1 person and, like, maybe 10 other people, like, no, just have a beer, who cares?
Yeah, why can't you just have the salad with all this dressing on it?
Yeah, and you're just like,
can you not today?
Just, like, text that 1 person you designated as, like, your rock, and just be like, I don't know what's going on, but, like, everyone's telling me to eat this, or I'm having a hard time and I want to give up. Like, you need to really find that 1 person, like, whoever it is.
Totally.
Yeah.
Awesome.
You can do it.
You can totally do it.
Yeah.
So is there anybody / facility mentors, trainers that you want to thank for your for your this journey?
Like, of course, want to, you know, thank Gold's Gym, and it's not because, like, they're, like, nominating me and it's because of this challenge. It's like, I actually really do love this gym.
Yeah.
Like, I just love, like, the equipment, I love the people, and I love how clean it is all the time. Yeah, and I just love, like, the location because it's really close to my job. So, yeah, definitely this facility. Also, like, my work has, like, a little gym, and I kind of went there. So I want to, like, thank, like, Get Safe, like, where I work. And also Dominique, the trainer, because I was constantly, like, interrupting him, or just like, wait, hold on, like, you told me how to do, like, we did our 2 sessions, but he was always really open to just showing me, like, different, like, techniques. Like, I told him, like, I don't know, I feel like I did that one thing that you told me to do, and I don't feel like the benefit. And then he'll, like, modify. He's like, oh, you could also do this. Like, he did that, like, not too long ago, even after.
That's awesome.
The challenge, yeah. And I was like, oh, okay, great. And I, like, immediately write it in my phone.
Good.
So I memorize exactly, like, the
form.
The form,
how to perform it.
Because you might, like, tweak, like, one thing and it completely changes
for
the
sure.
whole thing.
For sure. Posture, hand positioning, everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Gold's, specifically Dominique, and my work, and my coworkers who are also trying to be really healthy with me, and like my current boyfriend Matt, like, for being so freaking fit. So I'm always just like, okay, like, if he's not gonna, like, I would constantly call him and just be like, should I eat Taco Bell? He's like, don't do it, Michelle, don't do it. And I'm like, okay, got it. Like, that's all you gotta say.
Yeah.
Oh, still does that now.
Hey, you need that person.
Yeah.
That person.
So I'm trying not to gain all the weight that I lost back in, like, the following month. So.
Well, you got this.
Yes.
Well, I'm super proud of you, and everyone at Gold is
Thank you.
super proud of you. So congratulations, and best of luck and wishes on your journey through fitness.
Thank you so much.
You're very welcome. Give us some love.
I'm kind of sticky though.
Oh,
Still.
Come on.
I'm working out.
Awesome.